Hello everyone, this is Pranava. In today's video, we'll be solving another room from TryHackMe called as Whiterose. The description says it's a quite easy challenge with approximately an hour to finish it, and yet another Mr. Robot themed challenge. So let's dive into the challenge. I've already joined the room. Let's click on Start Machine. Welcome to Whiterose. This challenge is based on Mr. Robot episode 409 Conflict. Contains spoiler. Go ahead and start the machine. It may take few minutes to fully start up. And oh, I almost forgot. You will need these. I guess is the Oliver, Cortez, and Olive. I guess that's the username and password that we need. This is quite good. The globe filled with spiders. That's nice. And answer the questions below. What is say Tyler? Tyrell? Tyrell Vickers' phone number. I've not seen Mr. Robot, so if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, so please forgive me. So take things to the step further and compromise the machine. What's the user flag.txt? What's the root.txt flag? Okay, good. That's a small description, and we have few seconds for the IP to show up. I've copied it, and I've also noticed that in my previous videos that I was taking a lot of time making the notes and showcasing all those things. So in this video, I have thought of not making notes in the parallelly, but I will link down in the description below of my website where you can go and follow the walkthrough or follow the steps or those commands. Anyway, I'll be linking down that below. Let's go ahead. Let me open Obsidian anyway, just to store in informations which is really required. Let me name this as white rose. What it is, right? White rose. Yeah. And then let me put in the IP address. Okay, now I have not connected to their VPN. I should have done that before. Let me sudo open VPN and try hack. That said, initialization sequence completed. Now let me put in the backend. Let me open up another terminal here and then let me see if I'm able to ping the virtual machine. Yes, we are getting some ping responses. That means we're able to interact with the target. Good. So anyway, my default option is going to be first scanning the target system. I will go with all for all the ports, and let me also keep it verbose and a little fast scan. It's going to just be a basic scan. I don't need much information. So discovered port 22 and port 80. Let me just copy these two things. Nmap scan. Uh, for port 22, I need username and password. Username and password. And for port 80, it's a web page. Okay, so let the scan happen in the background. I will not disturb it. Let me go to the website now. Control no function 7. Now the IP address. I can give a URL to it so that I can easily browse. Having trouble finding that site. Huh? Why did it reload there? Okay, so it's reloading to this site. And this is nowhere known to us. Why HTTPS? Okay. Why is this error showing up? Fine. You know what? I will edit the etc host. So nano etc host. So in here, I will paste in the IP address and then specify the domain. So it's going to directly redirect to it. Yeah. So exit, enter, and then if I just paste in the domain, that should look. Come on. Yes. National Bank of Cyprus, whatever. We are currently under maintenance. Thank you for your patience. Okay, good. What about your source code? Link to the style sheets. Okay, national is just nothing but a few lines of codes. Okay. Do I have anything else in here? Reload. Work tab. It is not showing up anything else. Okay. Let me open up my burp suite to check if there's anything. You know what? Let's even parallelly go through some fuzzing for web pages and web files settings. But I want to just analyze the home page things, manual proxy configuration. Okay, and then yeah, template project. Yes, proxy step on. Press this. What does that say? Okay. Let me also intercept setting the response what comes from the server. So intercept response. So wait forward. Come on, another reload. Forward. So whatever. I don't know. Okay, so I don't see any information here. Let's go with fuzzing then. That's the better option. Our nmap scan is actually happening there. I don't think so that is required to us. We got the ports. So let me clear my terminal. And here let me use puff. That's my favorite scanning tool, fuzzing tool. Puff for fuzzing. Okay, let me specify my word list. Username directory. I've created a folder. There's tools, fuzzing list, sec list, discovery, web content. First, let me go through the web contents, the files present inside the home page or the directories. I mean, the domain, the same top level domain. Oh no, the domain, not the top level domain. Web content, draft, medium, what is that? Medium files.txt. You pass to the first parameter, then specify the host, the URL, copy it. That's better. Wait, I will also make a point saying that it should be a very bold point. I have added the URL of the page, slash host. Yeah, that point be there. In case if I get confused later, I mean, if something is not working, I can have a place to look. That's my intention. And I'll paste. If I do any changes to this again, I will be there. Yeah, for fuzzing, let me go back here to this terminal. Then the URL, I've copied it, paste it here, and then say fuzz. I guess that's it. I press enter. So it gave me index.html. And so far nothing. Okay, parallel, let me also check for exit. Exit. We also check for happened there. Let me also check for the subdomains, which is I can do it from Puppets. Specify the word list, tools, pausing list, uh, list, DNS, yeah, DNS, subdomains, go to top 1 million and then 110. Good. The URL is going to be this itself. Paste here. I have to specify host, which is host.us. That'll do it. fuzz and then the URL. Is this quit? No, I got an error. But I missed. So that gave us no result. What did I miss? Example for host happening. I'll copy this. Host was, I guess I gave this the wrong format. I don't know. Google that. Uh, should off. Any one link, I'm just confused with the commands. Buff word list and post. Okay, got it. This, yes. I don't know. I don't. Let me words. I'm getting one. That's why let me cut out everything which I'm getting, which is having one word. So FW1 will only give me anything which has more than one word. So like it's going to try to enumerate if there's more than one words. It's going to, if not. So here we got 19 words and 4 words. We have admin here. That's good. We got admin page as a subdomain. Let me close all this. I don't need it. Admin dot unknown host. Go to HTTP. Not it. Okay. Wait. To edit the etc host here. What's wrong? Oh God. I don't like that. Sudo nano etc host. Let me also add admin dot Cypress bank dot TryHackMe. Now it should do my work. Hmm? Wrong. Yeah, it should do it. Admin HTTP. Why is it going to HTTP wrong now? No, I might have done some spelling error there. No, I'll just copy paste it. Admin. Oh God, why is this happening? Is it admins or admin? Admin, right? So admin. Is it the right way to edit it? I'm getting confused because or is it something wrong with my browser? Let me turn off my Hope suit for a sec. System proc. And now let me. Yeah. So, Burp, what is this? I hate you, Burp. Okay, so I guess this is the username and password for that itself. That yeah. Founder admin subdomain. Then they've also given us the username and password, right? So dump, which the name is hey. Copy this and paste it in here. Goes with the password. Yes. Well, let me also enter the URL of it. Good. But directly took us to the login page. I did not know that login page. So let me use the username now. Add this. Paste it there. Copy and then login. Okay, so recent payment. So I guess this is the admin panel of a bank. So we see recent payments, accounts, and all. So here, phone number. I cannot click and get it. Do we have that person? Still, yeah, we have him here. So, but the phone number is obfuscated. Can't see it. It's put in stars. What about the source code of the page? Anything useful? Oh, I don't see anything. But that total balance in the bank. Oh, this is so much. Good, nice, rich bank. Total payments and total accounts. So search, search. I can search for anyone. Let me search the. So here from the URL, I can see it says search name Tyler. Can I do hacker? So I'm able to play with the URL here. Let me see if I can inject something. URL is one thing which I settings. You don't have permission to view this page. Cool. So I need to do some privilege escalation in the web page also. Messages, admin chat. Developers implemented this new message feature. I suggested. What do you guys think? Looks really cool. Hey, have you seen Miss Jacobs recently? No, she's been around for a while. So is it? Oh, is she okay? Yes, I guess. How are you, admin? Yeah. Okay, so what if I put some HTML code? Uh, then pass it. This goes there. So no HTML injection. Fine. So this is another page, and that says login. I don't want to. And looking at the URL, I see c is equal to 5. What does that do? I put 6. Have you? Oh, did the chat change? Yes. The chat is changing because of that. Good. What if I put 10? All right, we are trying to implement. So we got everything that I have here. What about 1? It's recently what I gave. 0. Thanks, Gail. Can you share your credentials? We need privileged admin account for testing. Wow. Actually, we when we go for audits, we usually see such things happen in the chat. Some applications have the chat applications or a chat platform where the employees can talk to each other, and there is a place where you'll find a lot of good information like passwords, IP addresses, or even the usernames, or most of the times email IDs, especially their address. Sometimes even home addresses. right? We see a lot of information from chat box. So if you anywhere find a chat place, just go to the history and you will understand and get all the pretty information there. So we got a user password. We put that in here. Another dump. Same for. Why is my shift not working? Username, password. On the password, username is. I'm guessing it's the same thing. Wait, I don't need the bold character. So let's go with this. Let's log out in my new page. Copy this page. Now let me log out from here. Because I can have this page static if I really want. Copy this in here and copy the password. Okay. Yeah, now we are able to see the phone numbers. So let me find our person that we need to be finding. Yeah, here. And the phone number. Copy, paste. All right. Now take the step further in compromising the machine. What is the user.txt flag? So for that, of course, we need some reverse shell access. What about here? Can I put some HTML pages? Hacker, then it and set it. Still nothing is present. Okay, so what about search? We had parameters that we can enter in, right? So hackers. So here, if I put something like that's enough. So etc pass wd coming up. What is the source code of this? I was just searching. Okay. Uh, what if I it's not rendering anything? So what if I try to put something else here, right? I'm having let me put this in my notes so that I can come back here. URL put as sus URL species. It's the reference from Mongoose. They call sus. Yeah, so you have the settings page enabled now, I guess. Enter customer name. Let's go with our victim itself. Then enter a new password. Oh, I can log in as that user now. Let me put as hacker. Password update to hacker. Is that not bad to show usernames like that? Clear text. I mean, the password like that in clear text after we enter. Because here it's going to be making it blur. And if it the next moment if it shows the hacker, what's the point anyway? I want to see how is this being transferred in the backend. Let me connect to my verb suit. Hopefully it works this time. I don't want it to mess up anything. Yeah, and then let me make test hacker. This has gone through. If I go to HTTP history under proxy itself, yeah, settings. So yeah, we have this. Let me set it to the repeater. In here, pass it. So 200. Okay. Render it. Let me see how it looks. So password update to hacker, and you can even see that it's in the clear text format. What will happen if I put the HTML tags here? Because this is directly showing us, no? So that could be some HTML. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking of cross-site scripting. Let's try from for some cross-site script. No use. Okay. Me. What will happen if I remove the password itself? Got an error. Reference home web app views settings.ejs. EJS. It's JavaScript something, right? EJS files. EJS. It's easy Java simulation. It's templates. Yeah. It's templates for Java to render information back and forth. EJS. So is there anything like server side template injection here? Yeah. So EJS server side template injection RC good. Wow, we just got in a second. EJS server side template injection, remote code execution, CV, whatever, write up. Okay. Note the objective of this research or any similar research is to improve the Node.js ecosystem security level. Recently, I was wondering on related project using one of the most popular Node.js template engines. This one. You open that in new tab. In my weekend, I started to look around to see if the library is vulnerable to server-side template injection. Since the library is open source, we could have white box approach and look at the source. I'm not going to be reading that. You can use developer now. The analysis, I noticed an interesting thing in the render function. The thing is, you don't have the source code now to compare if it's something similar to it. And because they've said it's a write-up and mode code execution, I'm hoping I only copied the data to see if it's in the past list defined. Okay, it's time to have a proof of concept, and let's try this option to see what impact we can make. So this is some Python, no, index. Okay, so now if we launch this application and send this request, for example, okay, this ends up uh, embedding EJS debug mode, but there is not much impact because there's no. Oh, okay, the RC exploit. That's good. I spent some time looking around till I found the interesting lines in the render file function. Okay, that's the source code. Interesting. So in case of express view option, EJS will copy everything into the options without restrictions. Bingo. Now what we need is to just find an option including in the template body without escaping. Okay, so if we inject the code in the output function name, the option will include the source code payload like this. Okay, it will be added to the template compiled code. Fine, and our code will be executed successfully. So let's try a reverse. First, let's run a netcat session on machine. What is this using basically? Child process. Wait. Let's inject some code. Okay, so from here, it starts from here and settings, view options, output function name is equal to X. Pro main module require child process exec. It's opening a netcat session and then trying to connect here. And here we go. Fix mitigation. The okay, but let me see this. What actually this? It's good if you get the what do we first shell. So if password, I'm not sure. I just searched for EJS. So let me try something like A. Let me go back and password. So this is working like this, but if I remove the password functionality, it's going to be giving me some error. Then because of that error, I saw it as EJS, and we found some reverse code. Now let me just copy this and let me experiment it on my own. Copy this, yes, okay, then I'll paste it in. So it's going to view process required, and then this one. It's going to execute this with the synchronizing uh, call. You know what? Let me do something. Not this, but let me see if this is able to communicate or this payload works at least. Instead of opening netcat session and trying to think of something. This. Uh, Let me open up Python 3 hyphen m http dot server on port 1235. Okay, so this is running on this port, and I also have my IP address. Specify the IP address 192.192 10 dot 17 dot 0 dot 180, and then given it as 123.123.5. Pass this. Got an error, but no communication. What about if I specify the netcat session, because even that will try to connect anyway. So netcat, copy this. Let me remove this S and put this. What happened? Just go there and then change. I'll change the IP address. So 10.17.0.180, port number 12345. Pass it here. Do I get any requests? No. Okay. I'm just trying to do some stuff. What about no, let's create a proper reverse shell. Let me go to rev shell. And here that we can use it through busybox. Busybox. And let's try my IP address. 10.17.180 on port. That's fine. And let's copy this. I'm just trying out. So busybox and then copy this. Stop directly specifying netcat like that. Let box and then pass it here. Get anything? No. That's interesting. But why? That's the question altogether. If I copy this itself and then actually I am not sure if this will even work. I'm just this might not even be the vulnerability here. Just trying to do something. It's an experiment. 10.0 dot no, 10.17.0.180. I got a different thing. Unexpected token in use.settings.ejs while compiling ejs. If the above error is not helpful, you may try ejs.lint or if you want to create asynchronous function pass true as an option at new, going to do something else. That's not what I really want. But this looks quite something doable. Because of this I got EJS, so thinking that could be the vulnerability here. What was wrong with my other shell? Go back with busybox. Uh, Let me remove those HTML functionality because they could also be affecting the payload. Give it as A, then another A, pass it. Is that the same code? That is, and it is trying to listen. So settings view. Let me go through the blog again. So it is saying HTTP this ID equal to 2 and settings view option processes requires busy box that session on port that, but it's not able to communicate to my system, I guess. What is that S here? I removed that S. What it is? Oh, okay, that yes was something because now I'm getting a blank response here. So probably I've got a reverse shell. Good. Who am I? Web. Good. Good. So we got a reverse shell now. I guess I did some silly stuff with removing that S. I thought that is, or I typed it in by mistake. Good. So let me convert this into a better shell because this is too difficult to handle. So Python 3, I want to see if that is there. So Python 3 hyphen C import pty and pty dot span uh, bin bash this esh, right? Bin bash. You know what? That will cause me an error. Let me do this. Dot import pty and then pty dot span. Here, let me do bin bash. Who's this and that? I got a bash. Now let me exit from here and let me say ctty raw echo and then down. So this is a better shell that we can access. Now if I do some, like if I use commands like control C or something like that, that's directly going to exit the terminal. But here it's not going to do that. So it's going to be a proper shell that we got. So it's clear. That's just a way of getting a proper shell code. Now ls, yeah, here let me directly go to the home directory somewhere. Then web ls cat user.txt. Let me copy the flag in here. Then pass it to them. Right? We got the flag. Now the user. So sudo hyphen l, and that says no password for sudo edit. Sudo edit and to this application. What does this do? So nano server listen on port 80, server name admin cypressbank.thm, proxy pass http localhost. But this is not doing anything useful for us. That's just something related to the web application, but to us. Okay, so sudo edit. Which version of sudo edit? Because there's a version of sudo edit which is vulnerable, which usually is presented in CTF. So sudo edit hyphen v, sudo edit hyphen capital V. So it's version 1.9.112. That's a vulnerability. I guess I know how to exploit it. We need to export as something and then do it. I'm not sure, but let's search that. Here, sudo edit vulnerability. You also get a proof of okay, this is some POC for sudo 1.5 p based. No, not this. Yeah, I know this vulnerability, but this is not. 23. This was last year. Yeah, I guess last year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one, this one. Yeah, I remember. I remember this now. So we can what we can do now is so basically I will share down the link which has useful resources related to understanding the pseudo edit vulnerability. We can even search for it. CV so pseudo edit see we will get a lot of POCs. There could be one more from any good resources. I've not gone through this. Let me Google search at Google. Sometimes DuckDuckGo doesn't give a lot of good details. I mean, okay, let me not waste your time here, but I have got some sort of idea to how we can exploit this. If it does not work, of course, we need to Google search now. If it works, I will link down the resources down in the description below, which you can go through and understand what exactly this is. So if I do sudo edit, basically sudo edit is an option to edit files using it's like basically, I mean, I will share the resources. I'm not that expert in understanding this, but yeah. So sudo edit, then no, before I do that, let me do this. So let me say export, then one which I copied from here, the source code of it. One, yeah, exploit.sh. So what I'm doing is I'm modifying the code of it. So I'm saying export anytime it says editor, let it open whatever file I specify here with Vim. So it's for that open with that file. For example, if I show etc and then sudo's file. Okay, so if I save this and now if I run this command sudo edit. Okay, so it's showing me the sudo's file. So that's good. Now it's running as a pseudo user itself. So that's one way how you can exploit it. So if you specify what to do, it's going to do it. It's specified to open some pages. Now let me come here where they have specified for the user. The sudo's file is where you can specify what kind of level of access does the user get when you want to run sudo command, right? So not all users have the access to run the sudo commands to be able to run the programs. But if you come here and modify, you can specify what applications they can use with sudo command without requiring any password as specific. So that we can edit here. Why am I not able to edit? Oh, I them right. No password to all. That's better. So now I can become any user and then do whatever I want. Escape, colon, right, and then quit. Enter continue. What happened? Go right and quit. First let it right. Now let me specify quit. So sudo su. I'm the root now. But so cd root, then list the things. Clean.sh, what is clean? I know the flag there, but what is clean.sh? Oh, it's just some stuff. Okay. Uh, Not interested. So root.txt, and I get the flag here. So which means that we have successfully compromised the system 2. Right? Let me paste it. Yeah, close. Submit. Congratulations, we have finished this challenge. Yeah, this was easy, quite easy. This was nothing but understanding. You need to be knowing things related to the sudos file and the CV, what was there, the latest vulnerabilities. This one I had worked on it. That's why I remember as soon as I saw the sudos file, I was like, okay, this is what. But if you are just looking this at the first for the first time, you will not be able to understand what exactly I did and why did I do it. And right now, even I have forgotten half of the really required information. So I'm not going to get into it, or I don't want to give some false information to the public. But yeah, I will share it. I will share it down in the description below. You can go through that, understand what exactly the vulnerability was. And this one, the .ejs file, that was again another CVE which I did not know, but I just did a simple Google search or the DuckDuckGo search, and that showed me up here. Yeah, we just need to be able to exploit with specific vulnerabilities. That's what was in here. I felt it a little easy. It's not because I'm smart enough. It's just that I've worked with this particular or similar thing in the past. That's why I could just go in that flow. That is it then. Challenge is over. So if you did learn something new from this video, you can like the video. That gives me some kind of appreciation. And if you have any doubts or want to learn something better than this in a better way, or you know how you can explore this in a better way, you can comment down below. Or if you want to give some corrections or some suggestions to me, you can comment down below. That's going to help me into giving out a better content out to the public now. And your subscriptions do matter to me. You can click on the subscribe button. It does not cost you anything, but it does help me a lot. It keeps me motivated and helps me into having that motivation to come every day and then record and post to the channel, right? So hack the YouTube algorithm, like, share, and subscribe. If you know someone who is really interested into CTFs and something related to cybersecurity in general, more are yet to come. They're just a little busy, so you can share my videos to them and they can learn from it. That is it. I'll not waste much of your time. Just hack the YouTube algorithm, like, share, and subscribe. That's it for this video. Stay hacking, stay smiling. Bye bye. With